pitiful. Just tired and totally forgot. Yep, it happened again. So I missed another day yesterday. Oh, all right, that was actually really surprising. What's up, everybody? It's Vanya, COO and personal trainer here at Freeform Fitness. Today's video has been more than 6 months in the making. So last July, I decided to do a 30-day challenge where I did 20 push-ups a day for the full month of July. And the reason why is because over the past 2 years with lockdowns, closures, stay-at-home orders, that has been tough on us trainers as well. I definitely wasn't as active as I was used to being. I went from being in an active job, moving around all day, walking a lot, to essentially a desk job where I was sitting at home on my couch training clients through my computer screen via Zoom. And I definitely wasn't strength training either. I wasn't feeling great about where I was physically, strength-wise. So I thought that, I'm going to take my own advice. I'm always telling clients to focus on one thing, do it as often as possible and as consistently as possible if you wanted to see results relatively quickly. I've never really been happy with my upper body strength compared to my lower body strength, which is why I chose push-ups. Being a personal trainer, I thought it was kind of depressing that I could barely do 10 push-ups. That was something I really thought that I should be able to do, whip out 10 push-ups fairly easily. So that's what I focused on. What you'll be seeing over the next few minutes is me doing my 30-day challenge. We'll start with an initial testing day to see how many push-ups I could do. And then you'll follow me through those 30 days in July where I tried to do 20 push-ups every day. And then it'll end with a final test to see how much I improved in terms of my push-up strength. And after that, present me will be back to talk about how going through that challenge made an impact on whether or not I am still as consistent as I want to be in terms of, exercising regularly and doing all the things that I try and get all my clients to do. So before we go back in time to July 2022 to see how I did with my push-up challenge, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to our channel. If you haven't already, it would really help us out. And leave a like as well, because this video took me more than 6 months to make, and I would really appreciate that. Thanks. That was pitiful. Well, I got to 10 reps, but that was a bit of a struggle. So yeah, we have some work to do because I should definitely do 10 push-ups a lot easier than that. As a personal trainer, I'm always telling my clients that no matter what you do, the only thing that really matters if you're trying to reach a goal is being consistent and just working on the thing that you're trying to improve upon. Since I'm trying to increase my upper body strength and work on my push-ups, that's exactly what I'll be doing, 20 push-ups per day over the next 30 days. Yeah, so I'm gonna practice what I preach and hopefully the results actually prove what I've been telling my clients. I'll start that tomorrow. Just follow along with me while I go through this. All right, so we're at day 1 of my 30-day challenge. It's just after 9 p.m. and I've been kind of dreading this all day because I'm actually quite a bit sore from my 10 push-ups that I did yesterday for the test, which just goes to show that I really need to be doing more push-ups and building up my upper body strength because 10 push-ups shouldn't be making me this sore. And it wasn't even multiple sets. It was literally 10 push-ups. So in order to actually do this, I'm going to try and make it as easy for myself as possible. And I'm just going to do 20 push-ups from my knees. Nice and quick, and then I'll be done.
day 8 at Savin Lake Provincial Park on a family camping trip. Part of the reason why I chose push-ups is so that I can do them from anywhere, knowing that I had this trip during my 30-day challenge. One of the best pieces of advice that I could give somebody who is also trying out starting a new habit or a challenge like this is to try and make things as simple for yourself as possible. Remove all potential barriers to make sure that you are setting yourself up for success.
So it is Monday, July 11th, day 10. And unfortunately, I just realized that I forgot to do my push-ups yesterday. Yeah, it was on our way back from our camping trip over the weekend. So there was a lot going on, putting stuff away, having a shower, and then, doing the regular weekend chores, getting ready for the following week, laundry and all that fun stuff. And, being tired after a weekend out in the woods camping, I was just tired and totally forgot. So yeah, a little disappointed in myself since it's only been just a little over a week and I've missed a day already. But yeah, not a whole lot I can do about that. So the only thing really is just to move past it. It is what it is, and I'll start again today. Make sure that I'm right back on it, and just try and keep going for the rest of my 30-day challenge. Yeah, whenever I'm working with clients, a common thing that I see is whenever people fall off track or make a mistake, instead of getting right back on track, they end up feeling so disappointed in themselves that they give up, or they pile on excuse after excuse and extend that period of time when they are kind of off track. And it's important to just be a little kind to yourself. We're human, we're not perfect, we make mistakes. The only thing you can do is accept what happened and try and move forward as soon as possible. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, just get right back to my 20 push-ups, and we'll see how these next 20 days go. It happened again. So I missed another day yesterday. Today is Sunday, July 17th, day 16. I missed doing my push-ups yesterday. Day 15, halfway through my 30-day challenge. A little disappointed again, but you know what? Like I said last time, nobody's perfect. So I did 13 out of 15 days. That's 87%. And let's round it up to 90. Just to make myself feel a little better. If you're doing something 90% of the time, generally I think you'd be able to consider yourself fairly successful at that thing. So again, I'm not going to be, too hard on myself about this little slip up. The only thing I can do is acknowledge it, move forward, and keep on going. Another thing to do is kind of reflect on why these slip ups kind of happen. If it is starting to be more consistent in whenever you're trying to go through a behavior change. The first time I missed my push-ups, it was last Sunday after coming home from a weekend of camping, and the second time was yesterday, which was a Saturday. And I remember, thinking to myself throughout the day, oh, don't forget to do your push-ups. I should do my push-ups later on, and of course things happen, and I didn't end up doing them. So for me, I think the common thing between those 2 days is that it was the weekend. It's a different routine that I have from when I'm at work. So for me, I just have to figure out, okay, what can I do to make sure that I remember to do my push-ups over the weekend? I think that I'm gonna try putting it into my calendar so that a reminder just pops up. And no matter where I am or what I'm doing, I'm just gonna try and get those push-ups in whenever I see that reminder pop up on my phone. It's okay to fail, but you always want to make sure that you're learning from those failures in order to be able to improve and get better for next time. Whenever people slip up, they often don't reflect and think about, okay, what was the problem? Why couldn't I do this? And they just keep trying to do the same thing over and over again. I'm sure most of you have heard the phrase, the definition of insanity is trying to do the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. If something that you want to be doing isn't happening, then you really have to think about, okay, what's the problem here? What can I do to make sure that I actually do the thing that I want to be doing? So for me, over the weekends, I'm going to put in my calendar, do my push-ups, and we'll see how it goes next weekend. Here we are, day 30. I've made it to the second weekend in a row where I haven't missed a day. That's 14 straight days of push-ups once I do these last 20 of my 30-day challenge. So let's get to it. So it's another holiday where I am back in the gym for my final test. When I was here on Canada Day, July 1st, I was only able, I kind of struggled through 10 push-ups. So today we're gonna go see how many I can now do after going through 30 days of doing 20 push-ups per day. Well, 30 days minus 2 days that I forgot and skipped. But yeah, 28 days of doing 20 push-ups every day is still a lot, and we'll see what kind of impact that made in terms of my strength gains. Let's get to the tests. Really surprising. Wow. I'm actually shocked. Yeah, I was expecting to get at least 15, but yeah, to double the amount of push-ups that I can do just in a month is actually really shocking to me. So that was cool. As you can see, I was pretty shocked at what I was able to do after just 30 days of working on push-ups every day. And hopefully that shows you guys, what's possible if you can just focus on one thing and keep at it on a consistent basis over an extended period of time. So you really don't have to do anything crazy in order to get results. It's the consistency that makes the biggest difference. In my head, I knew that doing something consistently would lead to good results. But yeah, the fact that I doubled the amount of push-ups that I could do in just 30 days was actually, pretty amazing to me. And doing that challenge was actually really helpful for me to get motivated to get back on track with my own physical health. I've been able to stay pretty consistent with doing 3 strength training sessions a week. And then I also play soccer once a week as a way to get my cardio in, because I don't run unless I have a ball to chase. I think that being how much stronger I was able to get over a short period of time really made me want to maintain that, because I know how quickly that it can go, so I didn't want to let all of that hard work go to waste. Other than over the holidays and maybe a day or two here and there, I've been really consistent with doing 3 workouts a week since completing that challenge. I feel pretty good about myself, where I'm at physically. I don't see myself stopping because it's just become a habit at this point in time. Yeah, it just makes such a huge difference overall. So hopefully that motivates you to do something, get going, whether it's 5 push-ups a day or a 5-minute walk. Just commit to doing one thing every day over the next month or so. And yeah, I think you'll be surprised at what you can accomplish by the end of that. Thanks again for watching. Again, please leave a like if you've liked this video, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and maybe leave a comment if there's any other challenges that you'd like me or any other one of our trainers to try out for you.